Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, as well as Abundant TV, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. I found this article, and let me tell you why. Okay, so, when you first start gardening and spring has sprung, and you're out there and you're gardening and you're trying to do it all in one day, I know nobody does that, right? Well, I do sometimes. And sometimes because I'm bending over, I'm stooping, I'm kind of exercising some muscles that I haven't been exercising all winter, I'm going to wind up with sore calves or sore legs, a sore, back. I'm complaining a lot. Okay. So those things can happen. It's overexertion. And although it gets better throughout the season, in another week or so, you're going to be just fine because you're still exercising those same muscles. I found this really good article, and this article is in simplyhealth.io. Simplyhealth.io. You'll find some awesome articles through this website. Really good and true to fact. And this article is 15 natural ways to relieve calf pain. Okay, oh, it's that part of your leg that just really hurts. You can't sit down, you can't stand up, you can't lay down, you can't do anything, okay? Because it hurts because you've overexerted yourself, okay? And I know because I do it all the time. Sore calf muscles can be irritating, painful, and debilitating at times. Oh, can it? It sure can. But believe it or not, this is a very common problem that can affect everyone at any time of their life. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, or whatever you are. It's especially common among athletes for obvious reasons, such as overuse or sudden exposure impact on force, like we do when we go out and we're gardening. We're overdoing it. We're trying to get everything done in one day. We do that here in Alabama because, first of all, we can have all 4 seasons in one day. We all talk about that and laugh about that. We've also had a very rainy season. So over the weekend, I tried to get a lot of stuff done outside. Didn't get it all accomplished. But you just have to kind of work around the weather sometimes. Some of the main causes of pain, calm pain problems, in fact, are linked to vigorous exercise, partaking in regular sessions of heavy weight lifting. I tried that once. That didn't work out for me. And the ever task of maybe climbing up a few flights of stairs. And I've done that too, just like running up. I'm running late for an appointment. I did that especially when we lived in Charlotte. It's almost everything. If the elevator was not out, it was crowded, and I would wind up having to take the stairs instead. So anyway, that just happens. That's the thing about calf pain. It can be caused by something as challenging as running a marathon, but also something just, climbing stairs and, just putting a lot of weight. I have like a business meeting. There was a time, young people, when you had a business meeting, you would dress up. The women would wear suits and whatever, and would wear high heels at least 2 inches, so we would do that. So we're running on heels and what have you, and that's just terrible for your feet. So let's go ahead and get started with these. So these are 15 ways, okay? So avoid straining the muscles. The first thing you should think about when it comes to calf issues is prevention as opposed to the cure. As this always preferable with any health complaint, almost everybody says that, but in this episode where a person may have a sore calf muscles as they are exercising or working out, they would best be advised to bring the session to an abrupt and immediate stop. It just wouldn't be the wisest thing to strain your muscles any more than you've already done, and it goes without saying that this has the potential to lead on to some much more serious and challenging threat like your muscle injury. Now, when it comes to avoiding strains and other muscle-related injuries, part of the importance that people listen to, it is their bodies. Make sure you listen to your body. It's better than you got to go to the doctor, okay? Don't say I'm not saying that. But you really got to pay attention and listen to your body. The warning signs that it tries to give us often comes from the form of pain. So don't ignore the repeated messages in your body. They're sending that pain message out there, and neutral pathways, or believe me, I've done this the hard way. You will leave to regret it. I know I've done it. Okay, now use ice and a hot water bottle. Okay, now the use of cold and heat therapies is well practiced and based on years upon years of research and even more experience. The ultimate aim with the use of either therapy with or conjunction with each other is to try to relax the sore calf muscles with the incredibly soothing help of ice and the supremely relaxing potential of a hot water heater or hot water bottle. Never done both at the same time, so I'm going to try this next time. Applying a treatment of ice in the form of either an ice pack, a bag of frozen peas, we've all done that, or even an ice bath will serve to help the body start reducing any inflammation or swelling of the affected muscle. Um, Inflammation is like, that's an enemy to us, you know. Now, this said, in rare cases of extreme soreness where it becomes apparent that the injury is beyond the help of even ice, it's a good idea to opt for the warmer choice of massaging the calf muscles with a hot water bottle. An alternative here would be to apply heating pads, but it depends on what you have at your disposal. You know those heating pads that you can get now? And there was actually a guy in Anniston, Alabama who invented this. I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, he invented this. It's like a pad. You warm it up by soothing it with your hands, and then you put it on. It was actually meant for when you go to football games and your hands or feet get cold to use it there, but it's also good for this kind of stuff. Okay, now let's go on to the next one. We were talking about 15 ways. One way is electric bandage. It's really not too much of a natural therapy in the sense of the natural world, but the use of an electric bandage is worth highlighting in a list like this because it's superb health. Okay, ability to help with the calf pain. Now, the best results that one can expect to gain via the use of electric bandage is the reduction of inflammation and swelling. Now, to rival that of ice treatments. In order to apply this therapy, a person needs to tightly wrap the electric bandage right around the entirety of the sore calf muscles or around the part of the muscle that's especially sore if this is discernible. The key there, again, is wrapping it tightly. Okay, number 4, drink plenty of fluids. Things like muscle cramps, which are a leading cause of calf pain, can be largely attributed to dehydration. Yeah. Also, the loss of electrolytes that comes with it. That's why you want to drink Gatorade and stuff like that. It's always advisable, therefore, for a person to increase their consumption of fluids, as this rehydration process proves vital in helping a person find relief from sore muscles. I know that Phil gets his muscles sometimes will contract. And sometimes it happens in his feet, sometimes it's his ankles, and sometimes it's calves. And I know he does a lot of work here at the house. And so he overdoes it. Yeah, he tells me I'm the one. He does too. So he overdoes it sometimes, and he'll just wind up with these leg cramps. So what he does for that, of course, walks on it and what have you, but he'll go ahead and get some mustard, like a tablespoon of mustard, and take that down, and then he starts drinking water. I'm not sure which one is working because he does both, probably both together. So again, mustard, some people drink. My son, Brad, does just pickle juice. He keeps pickle juice around. And it's probably the same thing as the vinegar in it. And then your mustard, of course, that has vinegar in it as well. Okay, number 5, rest your calf muscles in an elevated position. One of the well-practiced and well-researched principles of the rest, ice, compression, and elevation method is often shortened to RICE. RICE, elevation, has a key role to play in a person's recovery. I think they meant to say ice from calf pain. Again, you can find this on simplyhealth.io, simplyhealth.io. In order to elevate your calves correctly, a person needs to position their calf muscles in an elevated position in comparison to the rest of their body in order to limit the blood flow to the area and prevent that swelling. You can also use a cushion or even a box. Anything that's going to elevate your legs up there. Okay, let's go ahead to the next one. I'm looking at the time. I want to try to get all of these in for you. Soothing balm for massaging essential oils. I'm going to tell you what, I love essential oils. Nothing is better for a headache than to get like peppermint oil and put that wherever your headache. Usually I get it right in here. And it's usually because I've just kind of went overboard and I've worked outside and asthma starts acting up. Then I wind up with a headache. So if you get just a couple of drops is all it takes. It doesn't cost near what you would think an entire thing of aspirin would be. It's natural. You just put it like on the temples or wherever you're having the headache. So let's talk about how you use it with massaging. A person looking to use some beautifully smelling solution to the calf complaints could do a lot worse than choosing massage to massage their sore calf muscles with a balm or even an essential oil. The use of essential oils in the treatment of a range of different problems has boomed in the last few years, but the use of essential oils is far from a modern thing. For thousands of years, think about what they did thousands of years ago. Different civilizations around the world would have relied on things like lavender to help ease their aches and pains while relieving their coughs and colds at the same time. So using a soothing balm like this for a gentle massage is a great way to address the sorest part of your calf muscles. Just find a good friend. Now, if you can't find anybody to do it for you, let me tell you what you can do. You can use a rolling pin. I know it sounds funny. Get a little bit of that soothing essential oil, put that on, say, your calf muscle. You'll have to be laying kind of a weird like way, but you can also get the rolling pin and roll that on that hard, on that part that's hurting on your legs. And it's giving your own self a massage. But it works. It's a rolling pin. Absolutely. Let's cut into a commercial break, and we are going to be right back in just a few minutes. You hang in there. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my employees and I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. With everything going on right now, your rest is so important. That's why we're having the biggest MyPillow sale ever. Not only are my bed pillows as low as $19.98, but you can get the best body pillows ever. Regular $89.98, now only $29.98. Take your rest on the go with our Roll and Go Anywhere MyPillows for only $14.98. And we have our new couch and accent pillows. They aren't just for looks. They have MyPillow's patented adjustable fill that gives you that amazing MyPillow comfort. In this economy, you get the best gifts ever for the best prices ever. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code and you get deep discounts on body, couch, bolster pillows, and so much more, including my original bed pillows for as low as $19.98. Please order now while quantities last.
Okay, we're back. Let's get right into it. 15 natural ways to relieve calf pain. We're all going to get it gardening or exercising or running marathons or whatever you're doing. You're eventually going to get calf pain, and that hurts. Number 7 is eat fresh fruits and green leafy vegetables. No matter where you turn, whether it's for the treatment of rashes and sore throats or for tired muscles and tired brains, fresh fruit and vegetables are the naturally occurring little miracles that we all love to hate. But you didn't go through childhood of constantly being reminded to eat your greens and do not leave your carrots. Did you even have a childhood if you didn't go through that? I'm going to tell you what, we were told that. But it's true. Diet plays an important role. Drinking too much caffeine in your foods, you know that causes dehydration. And this is one thing I was told by someone who really knows this, okay? She's a food doctor. And she told me a long time ago, she said, now, Donna, you drank too much coffee. And I said, 4 cups is not too much. She said, 4 cups is way too much. You need to cut back. She said, wanted to know if I realized that for every cup of coffee, I would need to drink 4 cups of water just to catch up from the hydration I'm causing out of my body. So I've tried to cut back on the caffeine, and that's hard to do because I'm a coffeeholic. So a coffeeaholic, I guess is how you'd say that. And so I do drink more water, and that definitely helps. Stretching to treat sore calf muscles. This is number 8. Proper and targeted dynamic stretching is often overlooked when it comes to looking after calf muscles, but it's also an incredibly important player in helping to prevent and even cure sore calf muscles. Absolutely. You know, a lot of folks, like dancers, athletes of all kinds, if you're going to work out in the garden, I do this. Do a few little stretching exercises, and it's really easy to do. Let me tell you what you can do. Okay, if you don't have the exercise equipment to do stretching, you don't need any fancy exercise equipment. All you got to do is find a wall, doesn't have pictures on it, so you're not going to knock something off. You want to put your hands up against that wall, okay? Hold your legs out to about 12 inches, and you want to push yourself. It's almost like doing push-ups on a wall. We've done this before on this show. That's how you got to do. Do about 20 of those before you go outside, before you start digging in the ground, and also before you do anything else. That's just a good thing to do, stretching, like a cat does. You know, a cat, when it wakes up, it starts stretching and that kind of thing. They know what they're doing, okay? They're stretching their muscles. But be really careful. Now, you don't want to do all the overstretching either, because, you know, you get just as sore from stretching as you can from anything else. Absolutely, you can. Okay, we've been talking about these 15 natural ways to relieve your calf pain. And so let's go ahead. I went on just a little bit too quick. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. So we're talking about stretching and that kind of thing. All right, what's next? Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, there are causes to tendon tear. So let's talk about that just for a few minutes. You got to be really careful with that too. You know, you don't have to wind up in the emergency room because you've had a tendon tear. And this can also be a cause from overdoing it as well. Okay, let me see if I can find it. By the way, here's a good one right here. And we'll read more on that. Do you ever have night sweats? I know us women have that, but, you know, sometimes men do too. So I've got some natural ways to cure night sweats. Sage. And let's talk about that for a second. Sage is an herb, and I grow my own sage, and it's easy to do. Just you can order the seeds through Amazon.com. Plant your own seeds, and you'll have all the sage you'll ever need. Sage is an herb that offers some properties that can help control excessive sweating. Okay, sage works by reducing the activity of the sweat gland, which means you sweat less throughout the night. Sage also has antibacterial properties that can remove the bacteria that may cause excessive sweating. It also helps to remove body odor as it acts as a natural deodorant. To use sage as a cure for night sweats, what you want to do is take 2 tablespoons of herbal sage and place it in a cup of hot water. Boil it for about 15 minutes and then strain it. Drink this tea regularly for several months in order to get rid of night sweats. I've often wondered what people did 2,000 years ago. Women were women back then too. You get your night sweats and all that kind of stuff. And so what did they do? Well, they used herbs. And so somehow we got out of using natural herbs and people started getting dependent on medicines that the doctor prescribes. And that's how sometimes we get ourselves into trouble. Margosa leaves. They're known for the many medicinal benefits. Now, these leaves also have antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties. This is also good for you. We're talking about stretching and about sore calves and muscles. It's good for that too. To use these leaves as a treatment for night sweats, you add 5 to 8 drops of the Margosa oil to a glass of milk. I wonder if you can taste that. Now, you should drink this mixture every night before you go to sleep. This helps control your night sweats, but it'll also help you get a better night's sleep. You can also boil these leaves in water and add them to your bath. Okay, black cohosh. By the way, everything I'm talking to you about, click that link up there. That Amazon little box up there that you see, and it says https://amzn.to, and then the little /. If you'll go to that website right there, you're going to find everything right here that I'm talking to you about. Black cohosh is commonly found through North America and Europe. It's an herb that is used for the treatment of hot flashes in women going through menopause. Now, the black cohosh has been found to be effective at treating or preventing severe sweating. Now, to use this black cohosh to prevent night sweats, you'll need to take a tablet of 20 milligrams each day. You may also need to take 20 milligrams in liquid form, either directly or diluted in some water. Now, you can get it in liquid form and also a powder at Amazon. Using this black cohosh daily for 3 months or so should help you cure your night sweats. It can also help with other symptoms of menopause that a woman may experience. I feel a little bit better about getting the natural and just instead of the pill form. Okay, now for night sweats, foods to eat and to avoid. Yeah, we always want to know what can we do, what we cannot do. I'm going to give it to you. When it comes to night sweats, there are some foods that you should avoid and others you should add to your diet. Now, avoid eating fried foods and spicy foods as these can increase your body heat, causing you to sweat more. You should eat foods that are high in vitamin B, such as fish, eggs, milk, green leafy veggies, and dried fruits. These foods contain both estrogen and can relieve night sweats. In addition, consume foods that contain high amounts of water, such as cucumbers, watermelons, and oranges, as these help keep the body cool. Think about this. I know you guys are out there, oh, women with their night sweats. Well, what if your air conditioner goes out and we're going to have 100-degree weather outside? You might want to think about this diet too. It can help you to control those night sweats. Okay, drink plenty of water. I can't say this enough. It's important to make sure that you drink plenty of water each day. It's not only good for preventing night sweats, but it's also important for your overall health. You need to aim to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water each day. It's important to drink a full glass of water before you go to sleep at night. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's going to make me have to get up and go to the restroom more often. If you're drinking the water throughout the day, you'd be amazed. You're not going to have that issue. Staying hydrated can help prevent you from having night sweats, as drinking a cool glass of water before bed can keep your body cool throughout the night. Absolutely. I've got time. Okay, evening primrose oil. Now, I've bought this. And I've also put it in some of my soaps that I make. You can find it on the website up there, Amazon. This is a common tonic to help women's reproductive health. Evening primrose oil offers a good source of omega-3 fatty acids that can help control hot flashes and night sweats. The tonic helps to regulate estrogen production and offers a cooling effect on the skin. Let me tell you something my grandmother used to do. She would be working out in the yard and get really, really hot. Okay, so this is what she would do. She would either run the water and have it cold and put it on her wrist, or she would get ice cube and get the ice cube and put it on the pulse points right here. You can use it on any pulse point. It could be right here on your wrist. You can put it behind your ears and rub it this right here. Be careful about putting it right here. It always gives me a headache. You can also put it on your calves, and it can cool off your legs as well. So look for those pulse points. You can find that going ahead, whatever your search engine is, and just type in those cool points of the human body, and you'll find them all. Okay, evening primrose can be taken in capsule form. A dose of 50 milligrams is recommended. Another option is to use the oil and apply it directly to your body. Applying the oil directly to your body can help cool the body and prevent night sweats. Again, you would want to use your wrist right there. So that would be something really cool. Okay, we talked about apple cider vinegar in several shows, and it's good for you. It really is. Using apple cider vinegar for hot flashes and night sweats is often recommended. Now, apple cider vinegar can help control the toxins in the body. Now, these toxins are often what the body is trying to get rid of through night sweats. Your body, again, is telling you something, okay? We just have to listen. To use apple cider vinegar, what you want to simply do is mix 2 tablespoons in a glass of water or a fruit juice of your choice. You can also add a little tablespoon of honey. That wouldn't hurt, too. This mixture should be drank at least 2 or 3 times a day to help get rid of your night sweats. Eating soy. Eating soy products can have a positive effect on maintaining your hormone levels. Okay, in addition, soy products have estrogen activity, which can also help the treatment of hot flashes and night sweats. You'll simply add 1 to 2 servings of soy products in your diet each day. Now, you can drink soy milk. You can eat 1.5 cups of the soybeans, or add some tofu to your diet. Simply adding soy to your diet can definitely have a positive effect on your body and provide you with some relief from your hot flashes and your night sweats. Flax seeds. You can buy all this stuff I'm talking to you about. You can buy it on Amazon. Go to that website that you see right up there. Another great natural remedy for reducing night sweats is to simply add some flax seeds to your diet. Flax seeds contain high amounts of phytoestrogens, which are known to reduce night sweats. In addition, it can also help alleviate your muscle pain and swelling, reduce chills, and improve your overall mood. You getting cranky? Now, you guys can get cranky too, so maybe you want to do some flax seeds. Flax seeds can be easily added to soup, cereal, milk, shakes, smoothies, or any food that you consume on a regular time basis. Eating flax seeds each day can help you make your night sweat problem disappear in just a few weeks. Now remember, you got to get all this stuff into your system. Don't expect overnight miracles. By the way, this is natural stuff, okay? Which is what I'm pro-natural. So make sure that you put as much natural into your body as you possibly can. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio. We are your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, and you can find us syndicated worldwide on Abundant TV, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.